You may have seen serious flood, drought or alarming heat in your area in recent years. Though these are not new, scientists say they are occurring at a level unprecedented in history. We have cars and industries that release carbon gases into the atmosphere. We are also cutting down trees that should help to trap the carbon at an alarming rate, leading to climate change.
The scientific evidence is quite strong. The political will perhaps is a little bit weak. So how do we ensure that the two are fully aligned?
Let us not say that the rest of the world should let us pollute our environment because we want to develop. This is not the right way to go about it.
According to the 5th assessment report by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, mean annual temperatures over Africa will exceed 2 degrees Celsius by the end of this century. It is estimated that land temperatures over Africa will rise faster than the global average, especially in arid regions. Climate change is already affecting African ecosystems and will lead to stress on water and agricultural systems. The report was discussed in a meeting of African experts organized by the UN Economic Commission for Africa in Ethiopia.
We're going to have more rain. What can we do with that surplus water? What can we do in the area of agribusiness? And how can we also utilize the energy poverty that we know is affecting us? How can we utilize that?
Normal scientists will argue, hang on, you're telling me that's what will happen, but I know for sure in the past you are not able to replicate. So, because we don't have data to validate.
They say for now, Africa can mitigate climate change through funding in observation, harnessing clean energy potential, and sustainable land management. Last year was the warmest on record, according to the U.S. National Aeronautics Association, NASA, and Africa is already experiencing the biggest burden of this scourge. But despite this damning statistic, leaders here are worried that there's no observation mechanism to monitor the trend of climate change in the continent.
You need to be able to observe what the weather is doing, how it's affecting different sectors, critical sectors of development.
The main challenge in Africa is lack of data to validate the findings of various researchers. Moses Akena, NTV.